Hello, everybody, and welcome to Be Gay, Do Crime, the D&D show where we send some little criminals on missions for the Alphabet Mafia. I'm Gnome Ann, and I actually am in charge of not only this, but also everything. And I would love to introduce you to the amazing cast. First, we have Elephane. Hey, Ellie, who are you, and where can I
Hi.
find you on the internet?
You can find me on I was gonna say on the
You can
elephant. You
find
can
me on
find
the
me on
Elephane.
the elephant at internet.com. No, I'm pretty much elephant everywhere except for I'm elephant1 on Twitter because
Of a fucking
sometimes,
hater.
because yeah. But I stream on Twitch and I'm on Twitter, and sometimes I'm funny and other times I'm not, but that's okay. I'm also on TikTok and I'm on Instagram at Elephant Everywhere. And continuing with I reach out to friends of mine to do my intros for me. This one is a special edition because this one was actually said to me unprompted, and it was just a description about me as a person.
Was it by me?
No.
Okay.
That would actually be funny. You did say something about me this weekend that, oh, should I do that one instead?
Sure, what'd I say?
Okay. So, Gnome said that I am chill until someone gives me permission to be weird.
And then also, the more permission, the weirder it gets, and there's no end. It
Yeah.
just goes on for infinity.
I will one up your weirdness 100% of the time. Yeah, follow me if you want.
Hell yeah. And could you tell me
Mhm.
who's Arcadia and what's a bit of tawdry gossip about her?
Arcadia is a paladin of Venus, and she loves love and war and beauty and lust. Yeah, she loves the sea and roses. She's not very romantic, actually. That's a bit of tawdry gossip, but she's not very romantic.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that kind of shocking?
Wait, so
I
like all the flowers that Gaius has been giving her, she's like,
She doesn't take it as like a romantic gesture, but it is like maybe like gift giving or receiving is like one of her love languages, and she happens to love flowers. So she doesn't really see it, as like romance. Because one of the centaurs gave her a rose, like when she first arrived in Oxvale, and she was just like, "Ooh, pretty.
yeah, but
We friends now."
that centaur also wanted to fuck you.
Well, she can't discern that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna go clockwise so that I don't put Josie on the spot right away. Adrian, hey, who the heck are you?
I'm Adrian. I am Adrian everywhere. Adrian Driggs everywhere.
Thank you, Poof.
Poof, 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 poof. Hi, and I like video games and D&D and motorcycles and everything because I'm ADHD as fuck. And I'm Titus in this campaign. Titus is Fire Genasi artificer. I was
Yeah.
gonna just say glass blower. I'm like, well, that's not a class. Artificer. And they're a little bit of a Victorian fop. These don't get better. They get worse every week.
Well, something has happened. There has been an eldritch entity that has appeared in chat.
Eldritch entity.
Um,
I love it.
I'm scared.
a mysterious and powerful being
I'm scared.
that you might know as the summoner of Blurst Creations.
Oh, please no.
That Mel?
Hey, friends.
Go back from whence you came.
Do you want to know what time it is?
No.
Already?
Already?
It's time for Anne's Blur's creations. They're cursed, but I made them. Between the sacred and profane, I love my children all the same. It's Anne's Blur's creations.
Ooh, woo.
It's Anne's Blur's creations.
Ooh, woo. Thank you, Blur Summoner, for blursening us on this blurful day. I appreciate. Holy shit.
Is it danger? What's it gonna be?
Danger.
What is it?
Okay, hold on. Okay, Mel, message me if you have a specific creature you want to summon. We'll let them do their intros first. But yeah. It's gonna be so fucking weird. Hey y'all, today's gonna be fucking weird. Okay. Thank you for this up. Sorry, Titus. I got distracted because of the Eldritch entity from the Great Beyond.
Yes. Hi. Yes.
But I know. Do you have a bit of tawdry gossip about Titus?
Yes. Titus, who is well known to have a very unhealthy and unsuccessful gambling problem, also seems to happen to always find money because they deal in maybe illegal goods, selling under the table occasionally to make them good money. But it might also be a scam to who they're selling.
Wait, does Titus do white collar crime?
Maybe? I don't know. You'd have to define what white collar crime is.
Is there like a Ponzi scheme you've got going? You got a bridge to sell someone?
I mean, no, I sell them something that's real when they get it.
It's real when they get it. Oh my god. Well then. Goodness gracious. Thank you for the bits. If I appreciate the bits very much, friends, but if you choose to donate instead, then it goes towards a little counter, and then it can summon blurst friends. However, if you're doing this to avoid summoning blurst friends, I actually understand. Wait a second. Hold on a second. 69%. Nice. Okay.
Hey.
Next up, looking ethereal and beautiful, we have Fenice Bella. Who are you and where could we find you on the internet?
Hello, everybody. I'm Fenice. You can find me everywhere as Fenice Starlight. Super easy. Hey. Otherwise, I'm here on the Twitchverse doing some variety stream and being an RP ho as you know, this is my main thing. This is my main bitch. So we hoeing for her all the time. Don't ask. Let's not ask questions.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm in. All right, yeah. I just want to say that we delayed it. This is Tuesday instead of Monday. And head is empty all around. Like, we're all here like, hello.
Head is empty as per usual, but what is new, right? Am I right?
What's new?
What is new? I am playing Eden, Wild Magic Sorcerer. And guess Todrick gossip for the day. I don't know. I feel like something changed in the core last time, so we'll see what happens next.
In Eden. Ooh, okay. And a new friend. Holy hackaroo. Hey Josie.
Hello.
Hi. Who are you and where can I find you on the internet?
I am Josie, otherwise known as Saint Josie, probably most notably from TikTok, I'm guessing. And you can find me on TikTok as Josie_IRL. I make music. I'm a maker of music. I'm a producer. I'm an independent artist, and you can find me on all streaming platforms under the name Saint Space Josie. You got to spell it Saint though, Saint. And yeah, you can find me also on Instagram. Just look up Saint Josie. I'm there, and also Twitch St Josie. I need some more consistency. I'm realizing.
Me being
I'm all
gnome
over the
Ann
place.
and the gnome at like a 50-50 rate right now, where it's like figure it out.
Just guess one. You'll get it.
Just keep trying. Eventually you'll find it. So Nikki is new, a new friend, but I'm just wondering, what's a little bit of gossip about Nikki?
Well, Nikki is actually her stage name. Her actual name is Barbara. But as
Could we call her Barb for short?
no, you don't know. You will never know her actual
you'll
name
never know.
if she
I'll
can
never
avoid
know.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nikki is a retired amateur semi-pro barbarian, which is famous for their theatrical displays of strength and might, otherwise known as pro wrestling. And having a lengthy career as a barbarian, as a barbarian, as a soldier, as a hired muscle, she is now trying to get back into the gig by starting a brand new, and she is your number one hype man. That's the lowdown. Also, her stage name in full, which I think is important, is Nikki Knockers. Cue wrestling music.
Hot.
Um,
Yeah.
oh, am I making sound? Sorry. Yeah, let me know if I'm tapping. I might be typing. Maybe this is one thing I learned when I was editing back the VOD, is that my default mic sensitivity is so high that you can hear every mouth sound. So hopefully this will be a little better.
No, wait. We like your mouth sounds.
I hate that you just said that to me. And I feel like you owe me money and I can't explain why. Is this better? Is there fewer mouth sounds?
On our end, it sounds just a little bit dampened, but I did not hear your mouth sounds before in the Zoom.
Y'all are the fucking worst. Okay. All right. This is important. Team. I need one of you, actually, Josie. Let's give Josie the honors as our guest. Could you please roll me a very important D20?
Ooh, shit.
First roll of the die. I'm so excited.
And I'm not going to tell you what it's for.
It's a 4?
That's actually good. Hold on. Switch it around, Ellie. I
Make
need
it
a
good
different.
sound.
So this is from
Leveled up.
Mel. They said, roll a d20. On a 1 to 14, they get a helpful blurst creation. On a 15 to 18, they get one that will impede the story. And at a 19 or 20, they get something viciously evil. So you get a friend. You're going to have a helpful friend. Okay, and I
Oh no.
okay. I'm sorry. Sorry. I need a picture of this. Okay, listen. Helpful is the feeling. Okay? Helpful is like a spectrum of what is helpful. It's fine. Here we are. All right, friends. Oh, I'm going to do a quick recap because we've been slow to start because we've all been head empty. So, when's last we spoke, Arcadia, Titus, and Eden, and Kalewick who was here at the time, finished the super dungeon crawl as the initiation ritual to join the Alphabet Mafia. They were invited to the Revel, which is a big party that was in a mysterious, very magical manner, full of liminal spaces in a society that is built without halls or thresholds or crossroads whenever possible because of the fear of liminality and the wild magic that hubs and sort of ruminates there. This was quite the opposite, though, and every door seemed to lead to a different world. Eden was able to open a door and step back into a scene that quickly became familiar. The Spring Court at a battle royale where the crowd cheered for her as the champion. A name that she'd only kind of heard but doesn't really have any memories of. Kaelwick was offering her some little bit of emotional support in this time. But since then, our little Eladrin sorceress has been going through it. Eden, so for all the party, it's been over a week since the revel. You were given some money, and you were given the option of staying in your own home or staying in the manor in mafia lodgings. So I want to know what you three have been up to for the week, and where you decided to stay.
Where did we
Titus
stay?
has been making money.
Okay, Eden would have definitely stayed in the lodge because they don't have a freaking house or home or anywhere that they can call home aside from a cell in prison.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So that's where Faye would be. There, they would be staying there.
Okay.
Arcadia also would have stayed. And probably would just be like chilling with Eden.
Okay. And Titus, you said you're hustling.
Yeah, so I've also stayed because of the market opportunities that Titus saw at the with the particular crowd.
The particular crowd. So when the revel ended, you were, once your mind's cleared after hours and hours of dancing, you were kind of given rooms to crash for the night and then just stayed there. And when you woke in the morning, you each had your own room. You noticed that the decor of the room had changed. Arcadia, your room had seashells and pearls adorning the walls. It had portraits of paintings of landscapes and the open water, and lots of just like sumptuous, beautiful fabrics that was like just very luxurious. Eden, yours was a almost like being in a little forest itself. Every aspect of the room was just organic, and your bed was just like a nook in some trees, just on a bed of flowers that never seem to wilt even when you lie upon them. And Titus, your room is much more refined. It is opulence. We are all twisted filigrees with Tiffany lamps and stained glass. It's dark academia meets rich people in a haunted mansion.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And then every day you stay here, your room just seems to become more and more feel like home. And as you sort of think of things that would make it feel more familiar to you, it just does. It is responding to you on its own as well. And my question is, while you're there, you meet some people who are working with the mafia.
Yes.
And
I would like to try to find who the heck organized the party and why was I in the Feywilds for a little bit and how did they know I'm looking for information at this point.
Okay. So, all right. Let's start there then. So you are in the Liminal Manor, and I'm going to say the three of you are dining together. You find a dining room, and it's not always in the same place, but there is always food there when you find it. And it's nice. And you hear a sort of like chatter and murmur of people talking about lighting and dancing, and there you hear things and people are kind of going back and forth and be like, no, that's not no, that's the wrong vibe. No, I got an idea. I got it. Here, I want bigger, flashier. And it's like, listen, we don't, not everything. I said I want bigger and flashier. And that you kind of hear this around the corner.
Who is around the corner?
Well, you look around the corner and you see three figures. One of them is a very strong looking half orc with some glam makeup and biceps for days. One of them is a gnome who is dressed almost as dandyish as Titus. Very overdressed. And one of them is a tall, willowy looking Kalishtar with white hair and pale features. And they are kind of they're doing a walk and talk, got like a party planning, event planning binder, and they're going through. And Nikki, the Kalishtar, who you know to be named Persephone, is every time that you're planning a social event, she always wants to make it elegant and simple. And so she has drafted an event for an upcoming ceremony, and she's showing you pictures of just like sumptuous white chiffon and delicate little chandeliers, and it's like, so what do you think about this design?
Every time you bring a party to me, you gotta like, it's all like hoity-toity and fancy. Like, a party has just gotta be fun. You need like beer and loud music, like bangers,
And the gnome next to you is like, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are the kegs? Persephone, you never had kegs. And the gnome, who you know to be named Elijah, is there too, and is just like hyping you up, and is being like, yeah, Nikki knows what's up. Nikki can throw a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Stephanie's like, well, you saw what happened at the last party. And the three of you overhear this conversation.
Yeah, no, I look back. If you guys didn't come with me to the door where I'm like poking my head out of, I would be like, come
Eden,
over here.
What are you looking for?
Come here.
Yes, I'm here. What are you looking for?
Titus walks up quietly behind, just a hand
You're
in my
talking
pocket.
about parties.
Did you say party?
Another party.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Hmm.
I mean,
I could be convinced about a party. Party could be profitable. I mean, fun.
Well, Eden, why don't you
Yes.
introduce us?
I don't know these people, but we can go out there and network. Sure. Step outside. Are they there, or they're walking and talking and like passing the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you are on like a side hall, and the three of you are kind of doing the like around the corner thing.
Yes.
And the three of them, I'm not even gonna let them do perception checks. They are very animated in their conversation, and they're just sort of doing the walk and talk as they pass you by, so you are behind them. As the
Hey,
Whoa.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't see you there. We're talking about a party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love parties and my friends love parties and
What's your stance on confetti cannons?
yes.
Yes. See?
Yeah.
Only confetti cannons are only acceptable if all confetti is edible.
Also
I
yes.
like you. You got ideas. You got ideas.
You know, I mean, if it's gonna get in my mouth, I don't want to be mad about swallowing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nikki, you think we get some edible confetti?
Edible confetti. Persephone, put that down. Forget these.
I don't want to write that
What
down.
is this thing? This little No, edible confetti. I want to eat it off someone.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
silks. Don't forget the draped silks.
Yes, what she said. Draped silks. See, and then Persephone's gonna beckon you over and be like, look, what do you think?
Splendid.
What about
Simply
edible
perfect.
silk confettis?
Edible? My darling Eden, why would you want to eat the silks?
I mean, if you make it edible, why not?
I mean, silkworms eat silk. Do they? No, they produce silk.
No.
Moths eat silk.
Is it Eden? Are you planning a moth party?
Yeah, you planning a
We
moth
can have
party?
it a themed moth. Yeah, I mean, moths are super cool. You know, they're like the night butterflies. Like, they're great.
I got it. Edible silkworm confetti making edible silk.
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
This is.
Arcadia wants to vibe check Persephone,
Persephone.
but more in the just like, how hot is she?
Yeah, give me a insight check.
Okay. $19.
Okay, so you do the elevator eyes, and you get a full read. And she is like, as a Kalishtar, they are like dream people. They're part renegade spirits. And so they tend to have very otherworldly appearance, and she is no different. I'm thinking like Kate Blanchett, like otherworldly,
Damn. Hot.
like
I'm
a
always
bit
thinking Kate
unsettling,
Blanchett.
but in a super hot way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, abduct me. like
Okay,
it's giving
Arcadia's
hot
gonna-
alien.
Okay. I like your style.
she looks at you, she's like, oh, thank you. I've worked very hard on it. You have good taste.
Thank you. What are you planning this party for?
Oh, we have a lot of parties here. It's sort of, the social committee. And she looks at Nikki and Elijah, and it's like, we have a lot of social committees because there are a lot of social events. And so I think right now we are planning for and she like flips her thing, a full moon. That's the event.
While they're
Oh,
having this like
that's-
conversation, I imagine that Nikki's like in the back, like just like still talking over everyone, and she's just like, yeah, like back in my day, I used to be a semi-pro barbarian. I could totally like do a couple of like performance moves or something like that, just entertain and get it real, and then just like keeps on going.
As Persephone is flipping through her binder, one page just kind of like falls out, and it's just an old Nikki Knocker's like poster. And she's like, Nikki, you keep putting these in my binder. Nikki, I know. I just,
One of these days.
yeah. I mean, I got the spotlight. What else? Okay, I'm not gonna bring you adversaries. It's not that kind of party, Nikki.
Then what kind of battle will it be?
You say battle during the party? I mean, that sounds okay. I think you should give it a try. But you, what's your name? Persephone, you said?
Yes.
Were you the one in charge of organizing the party last week?
Well, I worked with my committee, of course. These two, and we had a little extra help because it was an initiation. It's always very exciting.
Yeah, it was our initiation. And I point at Arcadia and Titus.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Did you like it? Did you like the decor?
I loved it. I have a lot of questions. How did you achieve such wondrous, amazing things? And how did you recreate the Feywilds in the party?
Oh, like in atmosphere? I didn't really think of Feywild as an inspiration. I was more thinking dancing lights, prismatic.
No. There was a corridor with several doors, and one of the doors opened to the Court of Roses in the Feywilds. Did you know that?
Oh. You went to the Infinite Hall in your initiation.
What is that?
Well, it's a hall that's
Should
infinite.
I have not done it?
Usually it doesn't appear. The Infinite Hall is... You may have noticed that this place is a little... It just has an energy and mind all its own. And while we're safe here, not everything just stays the same all the time. The Infinite Hall has infinite possibilities. That's the nature of infinity. I don't know why it would bring you to the Feywild. I didn't think it did interdimensional travel. I think that's a bit beyond even its capacity. But the
Okay.
magic works in strange
Well.
ways.
I'm from there.
Oh, you really shouldn't tell people that.
Yeah, they told me several times.
Yeah. That okay. I mean,
Well,
I'm from another dimension
thank
too.
you for-
so- It
Oh.
happens.
are you from the Feywilds too?
No, ethereal plane by way of the astral sea.
Oh. Interesting.
Immigrants.
Yeah, unite, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the information. I just was wondering.
Okay, just
But yeah,
you don't seem happy about visiting home.
well, let's say that I figured out that somebody stole my memories and then put me in this fucking place. So yeah, I'm not happy.
Ooh, wow, that is a lot. And as she says that, you hear the distinct like clack, clack, clack of high heels walking down the hall behind you. And you turn and see a tall, dark figure wrapped in black robes with a hood pulled far over her head. And she says to you, "Initiates, you have a mission. Come with me."
Right now?
The Gemini.
It is not Gemini.
Well, we should go, right? She looks at Eden and Titus.
I'm I'm sorry. Have we met before?
No, and we're not meeting now. So come with me.
Yeah, let's go.
Persephone,
grab-
Nikki, the other one. Just lovely to meet you.
Hey, nice to
The
meet you.
other
The
one.
other one.
I'm just a little guy.
But weren't we going to party? Can it wait till after the party?
And Persephone kind of leans into you, Titus. She's like, so I know you're new. That's a consigliere. That, you don't make them wait.
Oh, one of those. All right. Shall we go then, darlings?
Yes, let's.
And she starts walking, and then the three of you follow. And then she turns back and says, Nikki, you two,
Huh?
keep up.
Oh, finally, my time to shine. And
Bored already.
and then as she's walking away, she hands a flyer, like 3 or 4 flyers, and tries to like slide them stealthily into Persephone's notebook.
Okay, great. I'm gonna do a perception check versus a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh, Persephone rolled terribly.
It's okay, I'm rolling at disadvantage. 11. Oh, wait, no, 4.
What? How much of a disadvantage do you take?
I mean,
I rolled a 3, and I roll in disadvantage, and it's
I can't.
+1.
Persephone rolled a 5. So I really did think you had this. But here we are.
Wow.
So you go and like try to stealthily, and she just like snaps the binder close on your hand and is like, no more flyers.
All right, jeez.
Jeez. All right. Good luck. Don't die. And the four of you follow the dark, mysterious figure down the hall. She leads you to a room and opens the door. And wouldn't you know it, there's another dark, robed, mysterious figure. It seems like there are a lot of these here. You open the door to a room of magical blackness. So it is very difficult to see, even for those of you with dark vision. It's almost like there's a viscosity to the air, that there is something that is difficult to see through, like a fog, but a fog of darkness. Except for a desk in the middle of the room that is large and oak and speaks of stature and wealth, and is lit by a small lamp that seems to be the only light source, and cast its light upon a figure. She is, well, they
Also
are
dark robed.
also in a dark robe. And for a second, you kind of do a double take, trying to make out their face, trying to make out their features. And it's after a moment that you realize that they don't have any. They are wearing a mask, a plain white theater mask with no expression on it, a completely anonymous blank face. And the robed figure who brought you in, she's like, all right, in you go. And opens the door and kind of gestures for you all to go through into the room.
Arcadia does.
Titus also does, but as I move through the doorway, I lean to Nikki. It would have been kind for them to inform us there was a dress code.
Huh? Dress code? I just wear whatever shows off my biceps the most.
It is working. It is working.
Thank you. And she flexes and just and actually she does one of these like bicep kisses.
Hell yeah.
As you pass through the door, could you all give me a perception check?
Oh dear. Uh,
9.
19.
9.
I got a 16.
Okay. So everyone who got above a 12, you see it. And listen, I know what I said before, and I'm just gonna just roll with me on this, okay? There's a cat that goes to sneak out the door while you open it.
Do I recognize this cat?
Nope.
So it
is very fluffy white cat, long-haired, and kind of just like it's that's why it stands out. That's why you're able to see it, because it's so dark in here. But there's this little like floof of like white that just goes like,
Titus jumps like 5 feet in the opposite direction.
Arcadia
I
loves
jumped
animals.
because of Titus jumping because I didn't see it at all.
Arcadia's gonna lean down and say, oh, hello, and put out her hand.
the cat turns towards you.
I know it's the blurst creation reveal. I just know it. I just know it because you can't stop giggling. Go ahead. Go on. Go
no.
ahead. What
It is
it?
going to be. What kind of cursed cat is this?
A reversed cat. I don't even know how that could
what
be
is it?
possible.
A cat
but-
with a human head? What
Oh,
is it?
no, it is.
And that's the best poker face I know.
Oh my fucking god, why did I know? Why do I know these things?
The cat. The cat turns up to Arcadia and it says, "Hey, sup?" And it's got the face of like a dude, just like a dude's face. And this is a feral Yeth kitty. A feral Yeth kitty, because there is a canonical creature in D&D called a Yeth hound, which is a dog that just has a human face. And so I said, why not Yeth kitty? If for Yeth hound, why not Yeth kitty?
Okay, Arcadius, like, she was bent down, sort of like kneeling down, not like on her knees, but like on her heels, kind of like crouched. And then it was so startling that she fell on her butt. Oh,
Hey,
you're not,
His friend, what's up?
you're
Hey.
not what I expected.
Don't feed it.
hey, what the hell?
Hey, hi, what's your name?
My name is...
Do you want me to look at the
Come on,
NPC
chat.
names?
Yeah,
I have,
look at-
there's so many NPC names. Okay.
Oh yes, the Yeth Kitty picture disappeared really fast. If you wanted to bring it back up, for
The
cat.
cat's name is Bias, Buyus,
My name-
space merch. Bias merch.
Bias. Yeah, my name, Bias Merch.
It could be two bias merch instead of Tobias. Two bias merch.
Wait. Oh shit. Yeah, this is me.
Yep, medieval painting right there.
Yes, this is
I recognize that cursed shit. I recognize it. I've seen it. I know it. What's
Hey.
a bias?
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
Hi.
So this is super awkward. But like, no closed doors. So I just need you to leave this door open, forever. So, because I want to be inside and outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. I mean, you never know when you want to be outside or inside, you know, I understand.
Yeah. Sick.
Mhm.
Cool. And then immediately you hear from the cloak figure, close the door, please. Don't do it. Don't close the door. Come on. Do me a solid. Just leave it open. Just leave it open.
I'm gonna
Titus is still like back to the wall. Like,
I'm gonna look at Bias and be like,
Okay, here.
I'll open it out. I whisper, I open it later for you.
Okay. Sick. Cool. What are you wearing, Eden?
Me?
Yeah.
I am wearing a long flowy dress, as per usual. It is a deep blue, long bellowing sleeves, kind of like a Roman cut, where it's like tight here and it goes down like bells, you know? And yeah, that's it.
How long's the
That's
skirt?
pretty much it. Long. Like Eden literally always wears long dresses.
Great.
That's the vibe.
Bias like goes under your skirt, and you can see as he's like scratching to like make a little nest in there, like trying to like wrap it and like just like starts like making biscuits. Just like
I let it do it. I let it do it. I get up I take my thing up a little bit so it can scooch in and like make itself comfortable. There you go.
Cool.
Arcadia gets back up and is uncomfortable by the cat. She only likes pretty things. And she does not like this cat.
Titus is absolutely like determined to avoid touching the cat because white hair and Titus wears all black. They will not allow white cat hair to touch them.
Great. Bias immediately senses this, and you're the only person he's interested in now.
I tried.
Okay. Perfect. And the ominous figure at the desk kind of like looks up at you, and you can see that underneath the mask there are large dark eyes, but you can't see anything else, and they beckon you forward.
Arcadia walks forward.
Titus also
I'll
walks
walk
forward, still continuously like weaving in and out of the party members to try to keep them between me and the cat.
Nikki had rolled a 4, so had not noticed the cat at all, and was already like standing near.
Amazing. Thank you.
Is Nikki still telling stories about her partying?
No, she's very, very interested in what's going on here, and kind of intimidated by this scary figure in a black cloak.
Yeah, so Nikki, having been part of the Alphabet Mafia for longer, you would have met some consigliere before, which are just the higher ranked people. You would actually probably recognize the Wraith, who is one of the high assassins who brought you in here. But you haven't spoken to this person before. The sort of people who are usually only like this is higher up. This is for designating special missions, kind of a big deal. This is like the big boss.
So Nikki, who typically just can't shut up, is like very uncharacteristically completely silent.
And the figure looks up at you. Wait, actually, Titus, could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
To not trip on the cat. It's literally like following you around.
17.
Okay, yeah, you're able to step over Bias. Who's like,
At this point, it looks
Bro.
like I'm kind of dancing as I slow step like around and around them.
whoa, what a hater. Dude. Hey.
Maybe you should like dye your fur black, then I would give you all the scritches in the world, my friend.
Wow. Listen, I didn't choose to be this beautiful puffy cloud. This is just how I am.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Whatever. I still love you. And
Titus like canonically also glitters a little bit too. So like as I'm doing this, my glitter is getting on the cat instead. Like
The cat's
How
like
does- how
trying
does it
so
feel?
hard to nuzzle you as you're like tippy-tappying away. Okay. You all come up to the desk, and when the figure speaks, the voice seems to come from all around you. As though it is almost a telepathic communication or some echo or some sound system, or if the acoustics in this space are somehow enchanted in a way. But when the Wraith spoke and when you spoke, it wasn't. And the voice says to you, "Welcome, initiates. And, of course, Nikki, it's lovely to have you. And Arcadia, step forward."
She does.
The figure stands up and leans over her desk and looks at you very closely, in a way that feels appraising, and like you are being very much evaluated. Could you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Well,
All of us?
14.
I was
Um,
gonna say, do we all? Yes, all of us. roll
sure.
it?
Let's all do.
I got an 8.
Great. Okay, Arcadia, what are your surface level thoughts right now?
Wow, that cat was rather unsettling. I wonder what we're here for. Oh, they called me forward.
That's like, okay, just like exactly what's happening. And what did everyone else get?
I got a 7.
Great.
Well,
I had an 8.
And Nikki, you rolled pretty high.
12.
Okay, no, we all failed. Okay. What's everyone's surface level thoughts? I'm gonna start with Josie.
Okay.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, this they're so scary. Oh man, they're like so high up there. Why is Titus dancing around like this? This is so weird. Oh my god, is that a glitter cat? What is going on here?
Titus.
So Titus's surface level thoughts are, come on, I really hope we can just get to the point already. I need to leave this room. This cat, it cannot touch my boots. I have not resealed them after that acid, and I can't chance it deteriorating that beautiful acid wash. Can we hurry along?
Eden.
Well, if that wasn't a way to the Feywilds, then how did I get there and why? And also, who the fuck was that little ass bitch that like deleted my memory? Who the fuck was it? I am going to find them and I'm gonna unalive them forever.
Murder on the brain.
Arcadia, as this figure, because they are so close to you, see as their eyes kind of like flicker back and forth quickly, just doing a quick of the rest of the party, and then settle on you again, and said, "You know, you're the first person I've ever met from Sapphos."
How did you know I was from Sapphos?
I know many things. Also, you literally look like you are from Sapphos. You are covered in seashells at all time.
I suppose I don't try to hide it.
As you should. Well, I wish we could meet under better circumstances, but I'm afraid I have some bad news.
About Sapphos?
Indeed. Your family, your home, they're in danger. but I want to help. I think that with our resources, we can avert whatever crisis is coming.
What kind of danger? How do you know?
I know many things.
Well, yes, we have to help.
There's a group called the Order. They are not quite legal and not allied with us. They have their own agenda, and sometimes we let them be, and sometimes we cannot. I've received information that they have found their way onto Sapphos by some means and plan to sabotage the upcoming creation ritual.
The creation ritual.
Yes,
That is our most sacred ritual.
indeed. Just why likely they've chosen it as their target. Now, before meeting you, I had no way to help. I don't know how to get to Sapphos. No one does. But you do.
I do.
So, this will be your first mission. It's a bit more than I would ask of a normal recruit, but desperate times and all. And so I'll be sending a more experienced, someone strong with you. And they gesture towards Nikki. As you may be needing some backup, I don't know the nature of this sabotage, but I know that the Order are known for their might in battle, as well as their cunning. But even more, I will be sending an assistant of mine. And you look down, and Bias looking up at you is like, hey.
No.
You know, I do feel like if this is supposed to be an important infiltration mission, we might need to do something about their coloration
Oh, come
for
on.
sneak purposes.
Oh.
You know, you guys all wear black cloaks. I'm already in all dark. Like, if we're supposed to be a little bit subtle in our work for you, we might need to make this.
Why are you gonna be like this?
What? I mean, we wear disguises too. It'd be temporary.
We
Temporary.
have many white cats on Sapphos.
See?
I look over at Arcadia.
But none have human faces.
I don't have a human
I'm-
face. I have a cat face.
I think your face is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, his face is fine. I just mean like
I made
it's
it
kinda
myself.
glaring, very white. And I would be a furred for you to get dirty, and you know the minty whiteness of your fur could get tinted. It would maybe it would be better to protect that coat with like a dark.
Arcadia like kneels down again to Bias.
Sup?
You know, they won't stop. Do you have some sort of illusionary spell just for the time being?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, illusion's not gonna. Titus in the back of their head is like, an illusion's not going to prevent white hair from getting onto my clothes.
And
I am literally going to pick up. Can I pick you up, Bias?
yeah.
We love
Okay.
consent.
I'm gonna pick Bias up and I'm gonna go to Titus and I'm gonna literally like spread the cat all over Titus.
Fuck yes.
So we stop having this conversation. Now there's nothing else to do. You have it. You have a little bit of fur.
Titus uses Mage Hand to start helping them pick all the white hair off.
Bias says, "Wait, put me down, 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 put me down." No.
I put down. I put Bias down.
Cool.
Thank you for
reaches
helping.
Down to like kind of like motions to pick him up, and they're like, do we like all do this and like?
Yeah,
can I
yeah.
pick you
Pick me
up
up.
now?
Pick me up. Pick me up. Yeah.
Okay, and then
Cool. Yeah. Meanwhile, this austere, terrifying figure is just staring at you, fingers tented,
rub on
unblinking,
the kitty.
watching, and it's like, Sapphos is doomed.
I just didn't want a conversation about cat hair anymore. Cat hair is fine.
That's fair. I mean, yes, it's fine. It's not the cat hair, it's the color of it. I mean, my outfit.
Fine.
It's fine.
Listen, Titus. Can I call you Titus? Titus, if you're gonna be like this,
What else would you call me?
jackass.
You know what? Valid. You know what? It's valid. Valid.
Okay, yeah. Fine. If you're gonna be like that, then and Bias runs away from you and then jumps onto the desk and does a backflip off of it, and there is a burst of light and white fur goes everywhere. It's like a 360, like poof, like a furry explosion. And then lands gracefully on the floor as a super buff dude. Just like a man, a human man, stark naked.
Bias, wow. Hi.
Yeah,
You
hey,
said buff. Titus is checking him out.
sick. Yeah. I'm gonna roll
He
for
is,
hot.
like making herself look as like large as possible.
Bias also makes himself look large.
She's
Like,
kind of
yeah.
like staring him down, like.
And just, okay, well, let's get you some clothes there, Bias. If you're
If
going
you must.
If you're going to take your human form, then please try to fit in. This is, you know what Sapphos is, right? He's like, yeah, it's chill. No, I can totally do femme. Don't even worry. And then we're just gonna do a little star wipe, like a little flash forward to Bias in the prettiest little summer dress.
Yes. And can I do his makeup?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. This is now a full star wipe to the makeover scene of Bias getting made over.
I love it.
He brings you back to his room and he opens his closet. And a lot of it is full of cat toys and it all smells vaguely of tuna. But there are clothes there in many different styles, including an assortment of beautiful summer dresses. One of which he selects has a little pink and yellow flower design. Like, I think it brings out my yellow eyes. And then
Titus gifts them a jeweled collar that matches their dress.
Oh,
and it's
hell
got a
yeah.
little kitty bell on it.
I don't want the bell. That's how the birds get away.
Oh, that's fair. That is very
Yes,
fair.
but we're going to an island and the birds might, mob birds bad for cat, right?
No, that's just like an all you can eat. That's a buffet, man. That's like living the life. That's the dream.
Titus like crushes the bell off the collar.
From Yep
But,
Cat
like,
to
trying
Yap
not to-
Cat.
trying not to cry. Titus crushes the bell and takes it off the collar. And
Bias.
hands the collar over.
Please don't eat the birds on Sapphos or any of the animals for that matter.
I don't understand the question.
I'm sorry. I think this might be a problem, actually. Our animals are sacred to us.
Yeah, sacred to my belly. I'm hungry.
Um,
Are you gonna bring me snacks?
I didn't know that. I thought you were supposed to be an asset to us.
Yeah, I
I didn't
am.
know that we were going to be.
You want me to bring
babysit-
you some birds too?
No.
I
don't.
do that.
I'll
That's
try
my
bird.
that's my favorite hobby. Actually, is bringing
No
people
one's
dead
eating
birds.
the birds on
Okay.
Sapphos.
Okay. This
Dude,
is
I totally had Persephone order chicken wings for this, so like I'll just like pack like a bag or something. Like I got you.
awesome. Yeah, cool. Just just raw chicken wings.
I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to her.
Okay, cool. I got a cute little backpack, and he has a Pikachu backpack. And he's like starts, and you can see he's like, fine if we're gonna be this way, and starts like packing all of his snacks in his little Pikachu backpack, and filling it up. Eden, what did you want to add to the makeover? I know you had some ideas.
Oh no, I just am going to add like the most sparkling, beautiful like makeup that brings out his beautiful eyes, yellow eyes. So it would be blue, complementary, right? So it brings it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you look so good.
Nice. Cool. All right, let's go. What are we doing? I don't know, saving an island or something?
Yeah. No eating birds there.
Yeah.
Arcadia just whispers to herself, I don't like him.
You look back, and he's just like cleaning his face.
In his human form.
Yeah, just like
No,
licking.
Just leg up, just
no,
like
you're
licking.
gonna
Yeah.
mess up your makeup. You can just like do this.
Tappies. It's all
Yeah,
about
he
the tappies.
extends a fucking talon, just like, just like.
I think at this point, like Nikki has like gone out and just like come back with like a sack full of just like raw chicken.
Oh hell yeah! And he starts just throwing, like he does, like just like Zach just like throws the raw chicken. There is definitely way more going into this Pikachu backpack than should be able to fit inside of a Pikachu backpack, and yet,
It's a Pikachu bag of holding.
yeah, it is a
Oh
miniature.
hell yeah.
It's like cool.
There's their asset.
Awesome. So yeah, let's all right. Team, let's go to frickin' Sapphos.
Yeah, I haven't visited the a body of water here in this. I guess apart from like, is Oxvale like on the coast? It is, right?
Yeah, it's like not directly on the coast, but it would be like a few hours travel to get to it, but it's not like completely
no.
landlocked.
So Eden never went. Yeah, I've never seen a body of water here in the material plane.
So beautiful. You're going to love it.
Is there going to be a lot of this at Sapphos?
I have a question though.
everywhere,
Is the
yes.
water sentient?
No.
Okay, then we are not going to have any problems. That's fine. I have, yeah, you don't want to know.
Insight check. Sentient water.
So
6.
Mel, so with a 6, Eden, what would a 6 read, do you think?
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. There is no problems here, like at all. Like, should not worry about sentient water. She never heard it before.
Okay.
Doesn't exist here. It's fine.
I want to summon a water elemental now. We gotta update the dono goal.
I wish you had like incited me because I'm gonna write this down as like a Todrick gossip then.
Amazing. Okay, that'll be next week's little secret. And with that, you Bias brings you to a room of preparation, and it's like an armory. And it's full of all sorts of cool, weird, unlabeled magical stuff. And there are 2 little goblins who are running around in there. And Titus, you
Yes.
have probably met them. Cecil and Roger are the goblin twins who run a lot of the artificers and armory and gadgets and gizmos of plenty. And Roger comes up to you. He goes, "Hiya, nice to see ya."
Hey, you made it out of the incident from last time.
Yeah, Cecil bailed me out again. Thank you. And Cecil's like, "You're very stupid." And he's like, "I know. That's why I'm the intern and Cecil's the head officer."
You should really stop letting her boss you around like that.
Oh,
I mean, I think you and I both know that you have lots of potential after what happened.
yeah. Well, you see, when I make my own choices, things like that happen a lot. Which is why it's better when I just listen to Cecil.
I mean,
I don't mind.
it's fine. It's
Hey,
fine.
Titus,
Don't forget you've got potential. Yes.
why you got fur all over you?
I look over at Tobias, but then I'm like, oh, but Tobias is so hot in this form. It's fine. I just was trying a new artistic effect to see if I could create,
You want a lint
Yes.
roller?
God, yes, please.
All right, I go get one. That's what I can make.
Is this
And he comes
a,
back with just
are
a
we gonna-
normal lint roller.
are we in a like workshop?
Yeah, it's like an artificer's workshop. So it is like there are bookshelves, and you have not been here. So Arcadia, Eden, and Nikki, you have not been in this space before. It is very chaotic. It's like a laboratory that is also a library that is also got like schematics and diagrams everywhere. There are chalkboards, and a lot of the notes are written in Goblin. And
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Also, can I do a sleight of hand? I would
Yeah.
like to try to start like nicking anything within reach.
great.
I got an 8.
So you go to sleight of hand. You see a beautiful little clockwork bird creature. Like it looks like a little like mechanical bird, and you don't know what it does, but it's small and it's cool and it's near you, and you go to reach for it and you just knock it right off the table. And Roger comes back with the lint roll and he goes, "Oh, don't worry, I knock things off all the time." It's okay.
Yeah, I see that. It looks like you did.
What? Oh no, I did that. I'm sorry, Cecil. Stop knocking things off the table. Oh, I forgot. Oh, all right, I'll put it back. And he starts putting it back. And after a moment, Cecil comes out, and she's got her goggles and just like soot on her face, and she's got lopsided pigtails, and a lab coat with overalls over top, which doesn't make sense. The order of operations is incorrect. And a little folded down leather apron that is like seconding as a tool belt that's been like folded to be goblin size, and has got like all sorts of bits and bobs in it. She goes, "All right, what you want?"
How have you been, Cecil?
Well, doing a lot of cleanup, honestly.
Yeah, your friend really just can't seem to help themselves when it comes to explosions, can they?
Look at me, look at me. And she is going to jump on a table, just like box jump, both hands, tuck, jump to get to eye level with you. She's like, "I'm allowed to talk shit about my brother. You're not allowed to talk shit about my brother."
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying he causes a lot of explosions, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he's a bombsmith. That's what they're supposed to do. So, you want a bomb?
What do you got?
Bombs?
Got anything pocket-sized?
Yeah, all right. And she kind of scurries away. So the rest of you, you are kind of looking around. Is there anything in particular you are looking for?
Is this still in the liminal castle?
It's in the same manner, yeah. This is not in the
fuck
Infinite
yeah.
Hall.
This is an amazing fucking castle. No, I'm just hanging out. I'm just
Arcadia
looking
will be
around.
looking for some potions of underwater breathing.
Smart.
Okay, so you kind of wander off to like the little alchemy corner. You find it, and it's full of tubes and vials and sort of like all these twisted glass things and swirls and wires. And there's like a little whirring sound. And there's this like a vat, like a cauldron of orange liquid that's just percolating quietly. And you see that there are just tons of vials, and they all have labels on them, but they are written in Goblin.
All right. she does not speak Goblin, so she's gonna try to get the attention of one of them.
Um,
Can I get some help over here, please?
Hiya. Yeah, I'm Roger.
Hi, Roger. I was wondering, are any of these potions for underwater breathing?
Oh, that's really hard. I tried though. Here you go. This one lasts
he shakes it.
probably 5 minutes. This one lasts. I think this one could be 10 minutes, maybe. Here you go. This one, probably only 2.
And he gives you different potions, and none of them are as powerful as the ones that you've known. And he seems to just be kind of guessing the duration on any of them.
Yeah. All right. Yes, I'll take the lot. How much?
Oh, it's just part of the deal working here.
Oh, a gift.
Yeah, so you don't die.
Thank you so much.
And Nikki,
She leaves them a rose on the counter.
Is that gonna explode?
Do you want it to?
Yeah.
All right. Well, a gift to you then. You can make it explode.
I can make anything explode.
and he just kind of like wanders
All right.
up.
All right. Well, if you'd like to see a show, Titus.
Titus strolls over.
Yes.
Arcadia holds up a rose away from her face. Can you set this on fire, please?
Can I? And I use produce flame, but I use it like in a sparking like firework miniature effect, so it like creates like a little dragon spinning around and then eating the rose, and it just incinerates.
Wow.
Here you go. And she starts twirling it like a sparkler.
Wow. Look. Look, Santa, look.
And
She blows it out after he's done looking at it. And she places it on the counter.
and you see Cecil kind of leans over from where she was kind of working, maybe talking to Eden, and kind of leans over towards.
Oh, just be careful over by the alchemy equipment. It's fragile. It's dangerous.
Literally flames beside all the potions.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Could you give me a perception check, Arcadia?
Yep, I can. A 9.
Bias is there. And
What's Spice up to?
just kind of hanging out with the alchemy equipment with you. Nikki. Roger kind of
Scurries up to you. He goes, all right, so I was getting into alchemy, right? And I made some new makeup. For you. For your show.
All right, I'm listening.
Yeah, I know Persephone's gonna come around one day. So this one,
and he brings out like this like pigment, kind of pulls it off the shelf.
and so it glows.
Wicked.
Yeah. And you can write anything. And look at this.
And he goes and like writes in the air with it, and just for a split second, it like leaves a trail of light where it is, so you can see a word. And he writes Nicky Knockers really fast, but he can't write very well, so it's a little. It kind of just becomes chicken scratch at the end.
You like it?
And I want to take some and then like put like and then I start like drawing it on my face like as like a war paint.
Yay! Yay! Is there anything
Alright,
else you need? Yeah.
One more thing, little guy, and then her 6'7" bulk like leans over to this like just like leaning over. I have a vision. Can you do something for me?
Almost certainly not, but I'll try.
Just try your best, little guy. And she pulls out her great axe and then her lute. And she says, you see these?
Yeah.
I want them.
Oh.
Like, I want an axe, but like with strings.
Whoa.
me?
Yeah.
Right.
I think I can do that.
All right.
All right. Okay.
And he's gonna grab your axe and your loot, and you go, ugh. It's just a little guy, and kind of runs away. And you just hear ting 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 ting.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no.
As he hits a bad chord, and then at one point he's just playing Green Sleeves, and then it just like, and that's kind of going on in the background. Eden,
Yes.
Cecil is kind of standing in front of you.
She goes, all right, what you need?
I mean, we're going to a place that is surrounded by water, so definitely stuff that would have us not die in water. Also, I'm just making sure
Yeah.
water on this realm is not sentient, right?
Most of the time.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. Do you guys happen to have any spell scrolls at all?
No, that's not really my thing. Not like a wizard. You'll have to speak to the werewolves for that.
Werewolves?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, the Order of Scribes has a bunch of werewolves who work
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Where in which room? Where do I go? I want to meet some werewolves. This is new.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I think that Bias can bring you.
And then,
Bias?
and you look over his bias, Eden, you see it. What Arcadia missed, which is Bias quietly just tapping the side of the cauldron, knocking it closer and closer to the edge of the alchemy table.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at it with a smile on.
Bias looks at you with a feral smile, just like,
Eden in her eyes are like, do it.
and Bias knocks it over, and the cauldron of orange liquid goes everywhere and immediately starts eating through the flooring. And Bias just like jumps over the table and runs away, and ducks behind a bookshelf, and seems to just like disappear from sight. And Cecil's like, "Ah!" And Roger's like, oh, come on, I was making that. And the goblins are running over. Say, get the hazmat suits. I'm at the eye cleaning station. Is that where I'm supposed to be? No, I'm not supposed to be. Is it? And they panic. Pandemonium ensues.
Eden is laughing. He's like, really? Oh no, Bias! What did you do?
Bias appears.
Titus?
Yeah.
Good. I was gonna say Titus, while this is happening, is leaning over to Arcadia. Did he didn't just say surrounded by water?
Oh, yes. All around. Underneath you, above you, all around you. It's wonderful.
Yeah, definitely. Wonderful.
So beautiful.
And just in that moment, Bias appears behind Eden. Is like, oh, we gotta go.
Yep, let's go find them!
Let's go. Nikki, you're kind of going as you all are running to the door. You see the axe loot that is kind of, you know what? Has it been refined? No, but it's there, and it is an axe loot.
For
Feels-
like a split second, she like stops in her tracks and she like sparkles around her eyes. She just like stares at like the masterpiece that is like her vision come to life.
As you pick it up, the fluorescent ink on your face just glows. It's like you are your own spotlight, just like glowing.
She like picks it up and plays one chord and then scrambles away with everyone else.
Stealthy. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
and you all run out of the armory. And with that, we are going to take a break because I got excited and forgot to do it. I'm going to put up a BRB screen, and while that screen is up, I'm going to play Josie's new song for you. Hey, Josie, do you want to tell us about your song?
Yes, thank you. It is called The Lost. It is interesting. I'm trying new things. It's kind of like EDM meets the blues. I don't know. You'll see it. You'll like it.
You'll hear it. You'll love it.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. All right, friends. Mics are hot, but you are hotter. Never forget. Hold on. Let's start from the beginning here.
Hot mics.
Hot mics.
Oh yeah.
Everybody remember to hydrate.
Hydrate.
Or die straight.
Die straight.
That's so cool. Thank you for playing it.
Oh, we are the lost, cast aside for the crowd. Watch the fight die within as we pay for our sin.
Oh, this is just the next song I had queued. So, here we are. Which is slow reverb. You know what though? I like this song, so here we are.
From the dust, 143, one fell in the circle.
Hey, Josie.
Like a flower buzz. Hey, yeah.
Mel wants to know, can they share your song with DJ streamers?
Oh my God, yes, please, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, share it everywhere. Share it everywhere.
Thank you so much.
Don't let him in, don't let them call your
I will also.
number. Won't you
Hold on,
hold
I'm
my
gonna turn this
hand?
down. Here. Go.
Oh, okay. I'll play it. Got it. Hold on.
Oh no, I was just sharing it in chat so they can get the link to the Spotify. I think Ellie's gonna be gone for a while. We're gonna listen to it again after this song. Cause it's fucking hype. Oh, thank you. Wait, is this a different song?
It's a different one.
Oh. Okay. This is so sweet. The other one's so hype, and this is so. She's got range.
scars, my strength. I'm searching for abundance, my home, my place.
And I was muted. Haha. Imagine I
And
got it
we're
right the
back,
first
but
time.
I'm muted. Ha ha ha.
Welcome back, everybody. Josie, that's so
That was so good.
The song was so good.
Like I've been hearing The Lost everywhere and I love it. Such a banger. But like Euphoria was like,
Euphoria is great.
and then also we only listened to the first half of Inheritance and I already like want to cry. So I was like the
I wasn't expecting that one to play after. I was like, oh, that one's kind of sad. Oh, okay.
But it's beautiful. It's freaking
It's
beautiful.
So good.
I think you would especially appreciate the story behind Euphoria, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So that's a song that's actually the first song that I wrote 2 years ago, and that was when I first started my transition. I wanted to make a song that sounds like how I feel when I feel gender euphoria, and so that's how that song came about. I wish you knew how I feel, and I I made that song sitting in my empty house because my ex-wife had just left. We're getting divorced because I transitioned, but it was the feeling is too real. So
Freaking love that. I love that. And just like I like that's literally what it felt like, especially when there's like those big like rise and stuff. I was like goosebumps and I was like, yeah, it's like euphoric, like it is. And I was like, that's so lovely too, because I think, we always hear so many stories of like the trauma and stuff associated with queerness. Which fucking sucks. It's real and it sucks. But there is also the flip side of like that like elation of living authentically. And that was really beautiful.
thank you so much.
Okay, great. Awesome. Now that I'm an emotional basket case, let's talk about this fucking cat person and yeah, geez and heck. Okay, and I just realized that maybe I'll have to leave that in the VOD because YouTube's gonna be very confused. Or maybe I'll just link it and I don't understand how this works.
Well, my music is all DMCA free, so
Hell yeah, play it on your streams.
Oh my god, I'm gonna play it
Yeah.
on my stream.
I love it.
100%.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if you
followed
DMCA'd me
on-
for a stream that you were on?
I know, right?
I'd be like, actually, you owe me money. Okay, so we're gonna do a little star wipe, and we are going to jump ahead. It is the next day. And Arcadia. No one else knows how to get to Sapphos. Only you do. But your little party of 5 is trekking out. And you see that the that Tobias is in like has like a bikini and like a little crocheted cover up. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gift. 12 months of subs to Josie? Mel, that's really kind. Thank you so much for doing that.
Whoa. I didn't know you could do that too. That's awesome. That's amazing.
And 3 months to Evil Hey, holy heckaroo. Thank you. Now, Josie, now you can never escape the Furby
You're
emotes.
stuck here. Yeah.
Every time you try to emote, you're accidentally going to get Furps. An anonymous cheerer. Thank you for the 100 bits, you anonymous ghost. I appreciate you. Yeah, and
Woo.
holy heckaroo. Well, goodness gracious. Yep. Yeah, now you're stuck with Chaos Furbies.
Thank you.
So my question is, Arcadia, where are you leading them? And what do you look like, and what do the rest of you look like? So Arcadia, I'll let you paint the scene.
All right. So surrounding Oxvale, is there like, where's the closest body of water? It's where I would have come from. But what does that
Wow,
look like?
making me pull up my map. I should have done that already.
Hold, please. Hold, please, while I retrieve your map.
Directions will be available shortly. What is that? Fajoli.
Oh.
Fajoli's behind the Yeth Kitty. Tip $25. Fajoli, what are you
Oh,
tipping?
shit. Is that
Is that a wild magic surge?
a
For
wild
the
magic
yes
surge?
kitty.
Is it for the Yath Kitty?
Yeah, the kitty.
I knew that was your plan. It's what Mel's do. I like that this means that there is like many Mels. All right. Here, I got my map up. And Sapphos is just off. Okay, so Oxvale is kind of in the middle area, and a few hours, there's actually a closer shore to the north, but that's not where Sapphos is. Sapphos is the south. Going between the village of Chumbawamba and the Moonbright Forest to the Fem Coast.
Yeah.
Along the Fem Coast is there's a little peninsula, and there's a series of islands. And when most people look upon it, they only see a vast open sea. And, there is the only named island here is the Isle of Ill Repute that is much further west. But most people just look and see a sea that connects to the ocean.
Okay, so we are headed to the Fem Coast, and I would say, in fact, that we are there.
Okay.
So coastal beach.
And did we start on a boat? Or we're walking to the beach to get there still,
We're
right?
at the
We're not.
beach.
Okay.
Okay.
The Fem Coast is just these like white sand beaches that are just like perfectly, like the shells have been filed down to make the finest sand that seems to almost glitter and extend in every direction, and the waves rush up on the shore and crash over and pull back, and you can see that there is like some seaweed dancing, but all of it looks crystalline and clear and beautiful. But you see nothing ahead of you except water as far as you can see.
All right, we're here.
Titus vomits.
Okay, I think Fajoli wanted a wild magic surge. Should I roll?
Yes.
Okay. This is going to happen when we step it on Sapphos, because I guess Sapphos is magical. It has its own magic.
I'll determine that. You just tell me what's gonna happen.
I'm just riff-raffing here. Like
I
was
love
like,
your
yeah, sure.
riff-raffing.
Pull my shit. Whoa.
Mel is Legion. Oh. Okay. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be much around where you are. You are at a beautiful open beach. There are some features, if you go back, there's some forest, there's some cliffs, there's in the distance you can see the sort of bobbing sight of fishermen getting started. What time of day is it?
I would say it's late morning.
Okay. So fishermen are out on the water already.
I love it, you guys. It's great. For the next hour, a voice announces random directions in 100 yards turn left, for example. every few minutes may be helpful at DM's discretion.
Amazing. This is all I've ever wanted. Wait, okay, here's what happens. Arcadia, in your pack, you have all the driver's equipment in your pack. You hear, please set destination. Please set destination.
What?
What?
Home. Home.
She
Titus
looks
throws up
into
again.
her pack.
You find the spell scroll of locate object that you use to find Zephyr. That can be set to an object. Please set destination.
All right. Why is it talking?
Please set destination.
Can we all hear this, or is it
Yep,
just...
everyone can hear it. This is
Oh,
just
everyone can.
out loud. And it was so quiet and serene. It's like this beautiful moment on the beach, and then suddenly someone's phone goes off, you know? Like, it's just like, and it's such a, like, abrasive sound. And you look over, and you can see that, like, Eden's kind of galaxy eyes are swirling a little.
Eden, turn it off.
I can't turn it off. That's not how it works. I mean, I don't wish because it's always fun. I love this voice that it has. Please. Input
It's con-
destination.
It's confusing.
Well,
all
where are we
right.
going? Let's try it out.
All right. Well,
It's like an ethereal guide. It's easy.
darling, I'm the guide.
Okay, then I'll take the map.
All right. Well,
Just in case
how
I get
about
lost.
how about you set an object to something that I'm wearing, and if you get lost, you can find me.
Sure. Can I
Okay.
have it?
Arcadia hands it over.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the scroll and I'm gonna be like, what's a scroll? Can you lead us to like a super cool place?
Please set
Somebody get a
destination.
drink.
I did! I said a destination.
Please set destination. Invalid input.
Home.
Where's
Take
the
me
best place to
home.
get a drink on Sapphos?
Well, I can
Best
take-
tavern in Sapphos.
It just kind of does this thing where it like kind of like buffers for a second. It's like
APS, man. Fuck.
searching for tavern on Sapphos. Please proceed directly forward.
Oh, perfect! We need to go forward.
It's just like directly into the ocean.
How did we get to Sapphos? Did we get there by boat?
No. Are you asking out of character or are you asking?
Yeah, out of character. Yeah.
No, we do not take a boat.
What did we do?
Dude,
No,
you're not
we
there
haven't-
yet.
We're not there yet.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're
Nope,
still on the
You're
beach.
on the coast. You're on the beach staring out at where the
that's
island is supposed to be.
I'm making
Okay,
sandcastles with
okay.
sand and vomit right now.
Take us to Sapphos then. Like, the tavern is perfect, but Sapphos is the destination, locate object scroll.
Please proceed.
Okay.
Updating. Destination. Please proceed directly forwards. Hazards
I love
ahead.
this thing. Hazards ahead?
Hazards ahead.
What type
Is
of
that it?
hazards ahead?
Is everyone ready?
No.
Do we have everything?
Yes.
Nikki, are you all ready and set up?
She pulls out her axe off her back. I got everything I ever need.
Hell yeah.
Strums a power chord.
Nice.
Bias, you
Nice.
good?
Yeah, this kind of scroll thing's freaking me out though. Do you want me to put it in my bag?
Yes, is there
No, I'll keep-
like
I
a
wanna-
mute button or?
I don't know. I don't know. This is something drivers have. They don't let me have them. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a cat.
Whoa, you're a cat?
Yeah. Sometimes.
He's a special cat. He's a white cat, Fluffy.
Arcadia
Very
starts
nice
walking into the ocean.
Oh, sick.
That sounds familiar. End conversation. Walk into ocean.
Okay, for context, this weekend we were staying at the beach in San Diego, and I've decided that my only coping mechanism for any situation is just to walk directly into the ocean, which is what I did in every conversation.
Correct.
Instead, we have a lot of
Wait,
footage.
Arcadia. Sorry.
Hydrate or
Arcadia,
die
where are you
straight.
going?
Arcadia walks into the ocean.
Arcadia, where are you going? Don't we take a boat or something? Like, we can't walk.
I
In
told
the
you
ocean?
I was the guide. Follow me, please.
I'm gonna follow.
Nikki
Okay.
takes off her her axe and then just like holding it above her head, like, all right, let's do this.
Titus sits down in the sand.
Titus.
Titus!
Titus.
No, I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna take a nap here.
Titus, you won't. This
Titus,
is the
come on.
only way. This is the only way to get there.
You're worried about
Okay.
your clothes, I can give you a lift.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's fine. It's totally fine. Like, I'll just sit this one out, okay? I'm just gonna take a nap.
Titus, we need you.
Of course you need me. It's me. I mean, no, you're good. You guys can handle this.
Hey, it's okay. I got this.
Nikki's like, hey, Titus.
Yeah.
You got this. And she walks over and like, are you ready for this? And then she pulls out her axe and just starts like playing like a metal riff, like you got this, and then like slaps them on the back and cast heroism.
Do you have your metal riff?
Oh, hold on. Oh wait, I was so ready for this.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
I think I can.
Oh, it's probably not sharing the audio.
There it is. Wait.
anymore.
Is it there?
It was there for a
Higher,
second and then
higher.
went away. Louder.
Yeah.
Let's go! Introducing Titus, not afraid of water! And then just slaps them on the back and casts heroism.
Titus stands up, starts crying because they are actually still scared, but just sprints towards the water.
Yes, Titus!
Screaming in terror.
Bias joins you, just runs next to you, also screaming, the two of you.
So good. Okay. So everyone is waist deep in water at the
Titus
moment.
is crying so hard.
Yeah, it's okay. So she takes out the potions that of underwater breathing. And she takes a pearl off of her necklace and she drops it into each one. And she says, well, I don't know how long these last, but it's going to have to be enough. Walk until you cannot walk anymore. Drink the potion. And dive under. Follow me.
Titus starts crying harder.
Okay.
Drinks the potion.
Arcadia just walks until like you just can't see her head anymore, and then like the last
I'm
thing you
gonna-
see is like a vial like bottoms up.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
drop
follow
shots.
Yeah.
exactly what Arcadia does, like right behind her, as she does. Whenever my head is here, I drink the potion, pop the pearl, go under.
Nikki has not stopped screaming this entire time ever since she cast heroism and is still like trying to play the guitar underwater, and then like as the water like it's like right above her, like downs the potion like a shot and then just continues to try to play underwater.
Yeah, Titus is underwater too now at this point. You can't tell that they're crying, but they're still crying.
So Arcadia's swimming, and she looks behind her. It's the rest of the party. We're following along.
Yep.
Okay. She swims and swims and swims deeper and deeper until we see a sort of iridescent, like rock, like underground. There's like coral and like rock formations, and then there's this one little sort of bouldery iridescent space that she swims towards.
I follow.
Titus is yeah, like we're all following.
Titus, could you give me a Constitution saving throw for screaming underwater?
I mean, I can breathe underwater, right? So it's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
20.
Hell yeah. The screaming propels you somehow. It like, I feel like it forces you to breathe and
Thank you for inspiring
oh.
everyone. Congratulations.
I'm gonna say that like I'm screaming so hard that like I'm also farting then at this point, and it's just turbine jet propelling me from my ass.
it do feel amazing.
All right. Arcadia is going to pull the stone door open and step in. Do you guys follow?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm like, this is beautiful.
Okay, she closes the door behind her once everyone's in. And we can breathe.
Titus vomits again.
Titus, are you okay?
No. No.
Oh,
It's so good to
I'll
be
make
home.
I'll make some like prestidigitated like fireworks. You made it! Yay! For Titus.
Nikki casts minor illusion, and then you just see above Titus's like like a neon sign with like flashing like Titus, and then right below it like a little one underneath. Fuck yeah!
Yeah, and like I'll add the little sparkles of prestidigitate around it too.
Titus just goes, fuck yeah. And I like open my pocket watch and I like shake it a little bit and be like, hey bud.
Yeah,
How
what's
you
up,
doing?
buddy?
You doing okay?
Oh yeah, I'm thriving. What about you? Oh, you look like shit.
You just went swimming. You didn't notice?
What? I know. I live in a watch, my dude.
Yeah, but you're a fire spirit. Like, how did you not get wet?
Listen, I'm magical fire, okay? You think I'm scared of a little water? You think I'd be surviving here if could be doused by a little water?
I'm scared of water.
Hey. Titus, look
Hey.
at me. Look at me, Titus.
Uh-huh.
You are strong. You are
I'm strong.
beautiful.
I am beautiful.
You're fiery as all shit. You could
Yeah.
evaporate this whole fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close the watch. Okay.
Hey,
I'm good. We're good. We're good. Sometimes you just need your daily affirmations.
Arcadia has not noticed anyone else. She's just so happy to be here. She just starts whistling and humming. She's walking forward into the caverns.
Is it just like a cavern? What does it look like?
Yeah, they're kind of just like, I picture kind of similar-ish to the way that like Out of the Abyss is just sort of like underground tunnel network, but it's beautiful. So a lot of it is like rock formations and coral, and there's like water dripping from the ceiling and like water pooled at our feet. But it's an air-filled cavern, so we can breathe. It's sparkling, shimmering.
May I?
Yes, of course.
You proceed through the caverns, and the halls start quite narrow and twisting, but the rock around you isn't like any rock you've ever seen. It has a shimmer to it, much like the white sand you saw, but it's catching the light where there is no light, where the only sources are you. And the kind of anxious glow coming off Titus, and any torches you have lit. But it seems to dance around you, all of it, as though it is being refracted through water, even as you breathe the air. And you proceed further until you come to a large cavern that arcs overhead and meets like an underground cathedral all around you. And these formations twist up like spires. And when you speak to each other as you walk into this room, suddenly your voice is resonant. And you start to hear a song. And at first it's low and almost droning. But then it starts to layer over itself like the sound of fingers over crystal wine glasses over top. And you realize the ocean is singing to you. Does anyone here speak primordial?
So do I. Titus does.
You two understand. Of course you do. It's a song of welcoming and of greeting, of memories, of friendship, of childhood. And the refrain that continues says, "Welcome home, ocean song. Welcome home."
I've missed you.
The song continues. You see up ahead that the cathedral leads to a staircase that winds and goes back into these corridors. And as you proceed, that resonant song falls away, and you are back in the underground, the sort of more ocean. But even now, those same sounds, the dripping of water around you, the little puddles, and the kind of sound of movement of air through the tunnels seems to have a rhythm to it that you didn't hear before. And your path starts to ascend. You continue like this for a while until you finally see, probably Titus, you see it first, light up ahead. What do you do?
The exit. Titus sprints for it.
Oh, I look at the at the locate object map. Is this the right direction?
Proceed
Oh.
directly forward. Proceed.
I just hold on. There's sometimes and
Hazards ahead. Hazards ahead. Hazards ahead.
Oh
Alert.
God, is there some hazards ahead? Arcadia?
Titus.
Titus, what are you doing?
Titus!
Full on sprint.
Titus, wait, there's hazards ahead. The lady in the locate spell said so.
Great.
And also Arcadia.
Titus,
Yeah.
you step out of the tunnels to an impossible scene. white buildings that jut out of the water that are made of the waterfalls themselves, like coral architecture that winds up and that seems to cascade down upon itself. Everywhere you look, there are roses in full bloom, and the beach in front of you is covered with seashells. The water is an iridescent rainbow as it laps upon the shore, and all of the sights of the city, you didn't walk that long, but they're all gone. You are in something of a bubble. Even the weather is different here. It's not the overcast day you left behind on the Femme coast, but it is a beautiful clear sky with only the like clouds drifting in front of you, little puffs ahead. And then you hear it.
I just vomits at all the sound of water, but then like it's so beautiful.
Great. Then you hear a new sound. And you realize that wasn't a fucking cloud. That was an attack seagull. Roll for initiative!
Attack seagull.
I said what I said.
An attack seagull.
An attack seated? Seated. Yeah, it's me.
It's
But
a,
attacking as a seagull.
this is a half Blur's creation because we're made it halfway to another Blur's creation, okay? So this is
I got a 7.
amazing.
I got a 9.
I critically failed.
Oh no! Eden?
Yes, give me 1 sec. Where is it? Where's my sheet? Ah! Wow. Okay, I'm just rolling like trash today.
Wait, I had
my God.
inspiration.
Everyone has
You wanna
inspiration.
use-
Titus,
Yeah,
you
but
have,
this is initiative.
you can use inspiration on any roll. Also, Titus, you have double initiative. I don't know if you saw that, but you have double initiative because they felt bad that you were crying so much.
You mean double inspiration?
Oh, sorry, double inspiration. Yes.
I was
Everyone
like,
has
how do
one.
does double inspiration initiative mean I get to go twice?
I critically failed on my inspiration.
What? Did you fail
Oh, no.
twice?
Twice.
You guys, what is happening? No.
I'm gonna
no,
keep
no,
my
no,
initiative because
Oh, no,
7
no,
is
no,
not
no.
bad compared to
No,
everybody
no,
else.
no.
Eden, no.
I mean, I got a 7. Yeah, won't, like for real. I got a no, not a 7.
Okay.
Was it a 7?
The seagulls got a 13.
They get
So
to go first.
great. This is a really important question for Titus. Do you have any snacks on you?
I would say Titus, no, but they might have things
Bruh.
that are technically edible. Because like
Confetti?
tallow is something. No, well, like edible. Yeah, edible confetti for one.
Great.
and
Okay,
then, like-
here's what happens.
Okay, edible
Um,
confetti.
Like a flock of seagulls dives at you, and they are huge. These are some West Coast seagulls. They look like eagles. Sea eagle, okay? That's why. And they dive and they honk at you so loudly. Could you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh dear. Oh, I got a crit one. I am re-rolling that one with one of
What
my
is going on?
4.
Great.
Okay.
I can't use another inspiration since I have 2.
I
can
am-
Yeah, you can use
taking
both
this
if you
out.
want.
Oh, I'm gonna use both of them right now because that's terrible. 16, baby.
You feel a sense of dread come upon you, and you go to almost turn to run right into the ocean and are able to just kind of be like, I think maybe instead of you just succeeding on a fright check, you actually are just more scared of the ocean than you are of the seagulls.
Yeah.
So you kind of manage to hold your ground. And the seagulls dive at you and start pecking at your pockets. And one of them tears a hole right in your jacket pocket, and edible confetti spills out onto the sand.
Titus is mad. You tore my cloak. Titus immediately casts control fire. Oh wait, we're in initiative. I can't. I have to wait till my turn.
Amazing. So the three of you are still just coming out of the tunnel, and I'm going to say the order that you are walking in is the order of your initiative, so that's why you go in this order, okay? So who steps out of the tunnel next?
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, okay. You're next, Josie.
Okay.
So you see this serene moment, immediate, and then attack seagulls.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to, first of all, whip out my axe and strum a power chord, and send battle music, and then just starts like,
Yeah.
and then, I'm going to cast Bane at level 1. And how many seagulls are there?
There are like, there are a lot above you, but actively attacking Titus, there are 6.
Okay. Up to 3 creatures of your choice must make charisma saving throws.
Okay, they do not have high charisma. Critical fail. Okay.
So subtract a d4 from attack roll or saving throws.
What's the save?
Fuck yeah.
13.
They all fail. All 3 fail. 'Cause they're rolling shitty, just like you guys are. Everyone's bad at rolling tonight.
Is Mercury particularly in Gatorade right now? Like, what is happening?
It's
Just
Powerade.
I like to think that it's Pedialyte, but you know.
And then I'm going to, how far away are the seagulls from me?
I'm gonna say that you're like 20 feet back because Titus ran ahead.
Okay. So then I'm also gonna run up and then as close to one of the seagulls as possible, and then just like be like right next to Titus, kind of like just in the zone of the seagulls.
In the seagull zone. Okay, you notice something interesting. As you play your big power chord and the music, the seagulls flying above seem to falter and move and swoop and dive. And some of the ones attacking Titus seem to do the same. They're reacting to the music in some way.
Okay.
Next in the order is Eden. Or is it Titus?
Yes.
Who's next?
I got an 8.
Okay.
So I think it's me. Titus, you got 7, yeah? Yeah.
I love this
Yeah.
like spa battle. This is like so soothing.
This is a very spa battle and I love it.
But
Did we get some power chord wrestling music?
I just feel like it's both that are happening. Like in this scene right now, the ambiance is like us, like it's like having a fucking wrestling, like a WWE brawl in the middle of a very fancy spa. Like that is like what is happening right now. So that is, yep. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so how far are these friends?
About 20 feet ahead from you from like the mouth of the cave.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay at the mouth of the cave, yeah?
Okay.
And I am going to take out my handy dandy. Is there only one or multiple?
6 seagulls attacking Titus and then many more overhead.
Okay, we're gonna try it out. We'll do it. I'm gonna throw a chaos bolt and hope that it bounces. Bounce, bam, bounce, chicka, bam, bam.
Bow, bow.
I'm gonna do it here for the last time. That's an 18.
Baby, don't hurt
That's
me
gonna hit.
no
Fuck yeah.
more.
Okay, let's do damage, and we're gonna go lightning. We're gonna go lightning damage. Oh no, it's chaos bolt. Never mind. Fuck. Let's see. 4. Let's do. Actually, we're like by water, and to like bring up the mood a little bit for our friend Titus that has been very depressed. I'm gonna go fire damage.
Aww.
So it gets a 7 points of fire damage. Unfortunately, it didn't bounce, but
Yeah.
So, Titus, you have this welcoming glow of and warmth of the fire as it passes by your face and then kind of whoofs back and just
for
like
you, Titus.
hits one of the seagull and when it hits the seagull just goes poof and almost evaporates, and you see as the seagull becomes like wisps of air and starts to float upwards.
Arcadia falls to her knees.
Yes. Oh no. They did say that animals were sacred.
I mean, they're fucking us up, though. They wanted to fuck you up. Nobody's fucking
They
my
did come
friends
for
up.
my pockets. Pockets are a serious matter. So is it my turn then?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
I'm done.
So the first bird died. You said it flew up or what?
It almost turned into cloud matter.
So it just kind of like dissipated.
Yep.
Into a mist.
It almost like it just like blew away.
And there's how many left?
5.
So, how much like how close proximity are the other 5?
They're on top of you.
Like touching me, or like
I mean, they're
floating
like
above me?
diving at you, but they're very close.
Okay. I am like inspired and uplifted by Eden's little fire bit, refreshed a little bit. So I would like to say that I produce flame, but not like at them. I just basically light my entire body on fire, and I'm just like a walking torch to discourage them from swooping any further at me.
Ooh.
Especially since my clothes are now fireproof after our like transformation session. So I just literally light on fire, and then I say in the primordial, "Be gone, there is nothing for you here."
Interesting.
That's it.
So you just whoomph, illuminate like a bonfire on the beach. Just go up in flames. And Nikki, you have never seen someone do this before. This is strange. And Titus, as you do so, the birds kind of like, and they just kind of flutter away from you. And when you speak to them in primordial, they seem to hesitate, but they don't listen to you.
Nikki is totally unperturbed and just like,
And then we pan over to Arcadia, who has just emerged from the mouth of the cave and fallen to her knees upon the sand.
Tears start streaming down her face, and she just cries out, "Please don't hurt my friends." She's telling the party. They just want to hear the ocean song. And she's gonna sort of reach towards the seagulls and start singing to them.
When you start to sing, it's even the seagulls overhead seem to fall in time with your voice. And those that were swarming Titus are illuminated by the glow of their fire, turn towards you instead. And one by one, they all move towards you. And it's a very different when they dive at you. It is not an attack. It is not their role as security. It is their role as an extension of this place. and they dance upon the air around you.
She just reaches her arms out and lets them dance around her and between, under her arms and around her. She closes her eyes. I'm home.
Great. Could you give me a perception check?
Yes. $18.
You hear the footsteps of Bias and his little like, I'm gonna eat that bird.
Is he behind me?
Yeah, he's like coming out of the cave after you. Like, chicken wings.
She takes out her sword and faces him.
Oh shit. Oh. Hey.
Are we still in initiative?
I'm gonna say you can leave initiative order now.
Okay. Nikki kind of like looks around, like sees what's going on, and runs up to Bias and's like, "Dude,
Yeah.
birds are like vibing, chill."
Okay. All right. And he kind of like looks at you, but then Morsley just looks at Arcadia with the sword pointing at him. He's like, I can be chill. I can not eat that bird. That one, I won't eat.
Any of the birds or animals on this island are not for you.
What about the ones I brought in my bag? Are those ones okay?
That is allowed.
All right. Okay, cool. I can be cool. I can be chill. I can be chill. And like he does the thing where he's like pretending that Nikki is holding him back. But she is. It's like, no, I got this. Like Nikki are just like I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm chill. We're good. And you all turn towards the island and see the scene towards you. And okay, actually, you see a lone figure on the beach running towards you at a full sprint. She is a looks to be human with long cascading brown hair and makeup that is huge, like eyeshadow going across her face that looks like a sunset. And as she's running towards you, her clothing catches the light as she is wearing what is essentially a mesh coverall with pearls inlaid down the entire thing. That reflect the ocean and seem to have the same movement on her as she sprints towards you.
Do I recognize her?
Yeah.
I start sprinting towards her.
And you watch as she jumps at Arcadia and goes, Katie, you're back! Katie! And just jumps. Could you give me a strength save?
Yes. 10.
That's not gonna do it. She jumps at you and knocks you right down into the sand and like falls on top of you in a big hug and just starts kissing your cheek and nose and forehead. And she goes, Katie, I missed you so much. Katie, I thought you weren't going to make it back in time for the ceremony.
You knew I would miss it for the world.
Oh, and you brought friends. Well, hi there. My name's Venice. She's on the ground on top of Katie and Arcadia and extends her hand up towards you. And
Titus says hello.
Nikki's
Hello.
gonna, like awkwardly like walk up and like, hey, and then just reaches out to fist bump.
All right. What is this? What is a fist? What, goodness.
you just, just tap. Oh, okay. And then she's like just taps her fist against the hand and just like very gently like tap tap tap.
All right. And you look, Arcadia, you've got like lipstick all over your face. She's like,
Candace, I have so many things to catch you up on.
I have so many things to catch you up on. You'll never hear what the priestess has been doing with them. Okay. All right. We've got so much to talk about. We've got so much to prepare. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, come with me. We've got so much to say. And you too. You come with me. And she kind of like stumbles, gets back up, and starts leading you towards one of these beautiful temples. And with that, we are going to take another 5-minute break before the conclusion of our unexpected beach episode.
Beach.
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 Mics are hot. Recap. The party has joined the Alphabet Mafia, met Nikki Knockers, a very flamboyant, strong muscle for the Mafia, who was sent as backup with them to the Isle of Sapphos, the mysterious lesbian cult that, a high femme cult that exists in this island that many people think is mythic, but Arcadia is actually a paladin from there, and was able to guide them back. The Alphabet Mafia has intel that a mysterious organization known as the Order is trying to sabotage the creation ritual, which is Sapphos's most sacred ritual. The party was able to get there through a secret underwater passage, much to our poor Fire Genasi's chagrin, who had a go of it and did charge directly into the security system, which was a bunch of feral seagulls, who did do a big attack. But luckily, Arcadia was there to call them off. Also, there's a cat person here. That's fine. And Arcadia, you are now walking with Venice, and the rest of the party is with you too, as Venice is kind of guiding you all towards the temple. Venice is your child. You grew up together. Y'all have been you have a bit of a reputation for not being, I'm not going to go as far as to say shit disturbers on the island, but for like shenanigans, for mischief, for gossip. You always know what's happening. And the very first thing she said to you was to tell you that 2 of the priestesses had been hooking up, and that that they had always been sworn rivals. And immediately, and then after the rest of you hear is, and then you'll never. Oh gosh. Okay. And you know about the play, right? So. This year, I got cast as Venus. You're muted.
What an honor for you.
I know. You should have seen Cinnamon's face. I thought she was going to murder me.
She'll get over it.
And the rest of you, and I keep want to say Gaius. No, Tobias. Tobias the Catman are walking. And as you kind of move forward, this beach suddenly turns into these like lush meadows as you move forward. And it doesn't seem to make sense. And sometimes you'll step, and Eden, as you're walking forward, you go to step and you're about to step on a seashell, and then the seashell lifts up off the beach and flutters away as a butterfly. And all around you, there is a little hum of energy and power. There is power here. Eden, could you give me Here, I'm going to give you a decision right now to make, okay? A little metagame moment.
Mm-hmm.
You can either give me an Arcana check, or you can give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
pretty good. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. So you feel it. You feel the hum. And it's familiar. It's familiar the way when you speak Italian and Spanish, you think you speak French, you know? Where it's like, I feel this, I know this. This has a rhythm. This has a shape that I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And as you sort of are able to kind of like think about it and conceptualize it, you realize that the sand is reacting to you, that it is sort of rising slightly to meet your footsteps.
Oh, this reminds me of the Court of Seafoam back home.
Thank you, Mel, for gifting 12 months to Pirate Princess Jess. Also, hi, Jess. Holy heck. Now, hey, Jess, welcome. You're stuck with the Furby emotes forever. I just want you to know that. If you try to just go about your life and do your best, you're going to end up with Furby emotes instead. And that's a blessing and a curse. Also, everyone follow Pirate Princess Jess everywhere. Just do it. Trust me. Okay. Nikki, could you give me a... Okay, hear me out. A performance check. Josie.
Sorry.
I know, you got
something from
distracted by
girlfriend.
Furbies. It happens to the best of us.
Caught being gay in 4K.
I know, I was going to say.
Okay, we're all so gay though. Dude, this entire last weekend we were hanging out, all we did was go gay, 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 gay. It was great.
Okay, what am I doing? I'm so sorry.
No, wholesome. Could you give me a performance check?
Okay. I'm good at that one. Oh no, but I rolled very badly. 5 plus 5, so 10.
Okay, with a 10, you're just kind of like proceeding, you're just kind of like idly strumming on your lute axe as you go. And yeah, you start to hear around you that it's almost like the beach is setting a key. Like it's like suddenly the sounds seem to fall into harmony around you. There's no discord, no discomfort. Things just fall nicely and you kind of try to strum along. It seem to be quite meshing, but you can feel it and you can hear it.
Nikki's gonna like kind of like look around and like look kind of confused and like trying to like sound out. There's like totally a vibe here. I don't know. I'm so out of my element. Like there's no wrestling here. Everything's so like pretty.
Smash cut to you turning the next corner and you come to a beautiful courtyard. And everywhere you can see are the highest femmes you have ever seen. I'm talking hair, makeup, nails. Everyone is in the similar outfits with this like pearlescent, and they are lounging on fountains, just draped over each other, lying in each other's laps, braiding flowers into each other's hair, singing songs to each other. One of them's reading the other their poetry, and it is literally the opposite of wrestling. And it has big and they were roommates energy.
Nikki kind of like looks around and just like stops playing, just like looks around like very uncomfortable, but also kind of in awe.
And I want to say, as we turn the corner, Arcadia sort of gestures and says, Welcome to paradise.
Each
It's
of them.
really, really beautiful here, Arcadia. It reminds me of some part of my home.
I'm so glad you like it. We don't have guests often. In fact, I can't remember the last time we did.
And one by one, all of these people like turn and start looking, and you hear them whispering to each other. "Oh, look, is that Arcadia? Is Arcadia back? She has guests. We have guests. Guests for the creation ritual. They brought guests." And they start all like chattering to each other. Titus.
Titus is trying to make sure their breath doesn't smell bad after throwing up on the beach.
It does. Could you give me an Arcana check?
Find my Arcana. There it is. 6.
Great. They're so hot.
So hot. All of them. Every one of them.
Yeah. All of them. And like, they all have like, each one of them is just like, as much as they have like a uniform in the way they dress with the same like pearlescent, kind of like sheer long dresses, they all are like, you can tell that everyone has put so much effort into their appearance in terms of self-expression. They have different hair colors and styles and braids and designs, and they have adornments and tiaras and crystals and bits of coral and flowers all around you. Everything that you've seen, the feathers braided into their hair, everything you've seen on this island, it just seems like these people are as much residents of the island as they are part of the island itself.
Titus hates not being the best one dressed. Also, very still concerned about their breath. So using control flame, I literally just burn the inside of my mouth to burn away any of the bad smell. And I just puff my flame a little bit a couple of times.
Oh, amazing.
And still like looking around, like dusting off my shirt. And
Do you have a smoky voice now?
yes, Titus is a little raspy at the moment. It's not great, but it's not the worst. You know, it wouldn't be the first time that I had to do a quick mouth cleanse by other means. Remember what I said at the beginning of the episode?
We all remember distinctly. We do remember that.
We do
yes.
remember. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I want to make a clip show of this show, but it's just all the innuendo out of context.
That's so good. If it's gonna get in my mouth, I don't want to be mad about swallowing it.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you.
Yep, that one.
That was it. Yep.
That was
the
it. That was the one.
Put it on the merch.
Buy us merch.
Yeah.
I never put anything in my mouth that I'm not going to swallow. Just a point of principle.
The point of pride.
I mean, it makes sense, to be honest.
I think you guys will love the creation ritual.
Yeah, tell me more. What goes down in this ritual?
There'll be tons of time to talk about that. But first, let me introduce you to my friends.
Okay.
And you can see as they're all like, they're just like, almost like there's like a childish enthusiasm as they're like kind of like looking over each other's shoulders and like standing on the fountain to like everyone wants to see the guests. And Arcadia, you can see here that this is mostly like the people in your age group who are kind of lounging. This is like their hangout area, and that's why Venice brought you here. And Venice says, well, I'm sure, you know, the priestesses will want to see you, but we don't have to tell them you're back right away, right? We can have some fun first.
Just a bit of fun.
Just a bit of fun.
And so Arcadia is going to step a few steps closer towards her friends, and she's going to gesture to the party. All right, everyone in a line.
Oh, okay. And then they all start lining up. Then I want to go first. No, I want to go first. No, I want to go first. Okay, all right, fine. I'll go first.
And then Arcadia says, I present Eden of the Feywild.
Feywild. You really shouldn't tell people that you're from the Feywild. Anyway, wow.
Here too.
I feel like they would be like chill with the
I know, I'm
Feywild.
joking.
Okay, yeah. And Titus of Oxvale.
Oh, from the city. Oh, Titus
Yeah.
is a big city.
And
Very big city.
Nikki Knackers, a new friend whom I've just met. Nikki, where are you from?
Nikki very like starts to cast minor illusion and then like has her like logo and like just, like barbarian
Beautiful.
but then like but the illusion's kind of like shaky and like flickery and not entirely there. She's like, I'm Nikki Knockers, semi-pro barbarian. You know, you've heard of me. And then
She's a
like,
performer, everyone.
A performer.
A performer of the arts.
Will she be in the play?
Eden will be prestidigitating
God, no.
behind you, like flashes of sparkles and stuff. By the way, like every
then-
time you put a minor illusion, like immediately there's gonna be like
sparkles instantly.
I love it.
Yep.
Show them the muscles. It works really well.
Nikki like kind of like awkwardly like flexes and then leans over to Arcadia. This is not quite. I don't really know what to do here. And then
You're
just
the most muscular person any of them have ever seen.
Wow, they start
just
just
a meta question. What's like the average height of this like group of beautiful femmes?
I would say they vary.
I
Okay,
would say they vary, but none of them
No
are
one's as
orc
tall. as
tall.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're absolutely like screaming and fainting at your muscles.
And then once she like starts to see the reaction of people, like she's like getting more into it and more confident, like, yeah, what's Nikki Knockers? And then the illusion gets stronger.
Oh, goodness. Why? You must be able to lift very heavy things.
Oh yeah.
I want to say just like a little like a good show. Yes, good show.
And then one of them comes up. You know this to be Carmen, and she kind of goes like and pulls. And Nikki starts pulling you close. She goes, "But what are you wearing?"
What? It's my costume.
A costume.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wrestle, like fight, and
Oh.
it's all performance, but like, I have a signature move. It's called the knocker knack. The knocker.
Knockernack.
I forgot what it's called. The knocker nash. And then
Knockernash.
like demonstrates like looks around like, is there like a tree?
me,
nearby or
try me.
something? Ew, all right, and then like proceeds to like body slam you, but in a way that doesn't actually like really touch you.
I try to dramatically like react to it, like ah!
Well done. Well
done.
Well done.
Absolutely.
Feeling like really
Excellent.
confident now, just stands up and just like really leaning into like, oh yeah, and then the illusion pops back up. Nikki Knockers. And then like whips out her guitar and just starts like metal riff.
Welcome, Raiders. So you're just, and these high femmes just start like fawning over you, and they are now 100% convinced that you are an actress. They are like, a performer, an actress. She must be here for the play. This is so exciting. And they say like, what a peculiar costume. I can't imagine what your role is. And
She's just like fully launched into like telling like regaling stories of like her glory days of wrestling. Like, yeah, when I took on the tempting tigress, and then just like talks about like her perfect score, or perfect victory loss and stuff like that.
And with that, they kind of like usher you in. They're like, well, I think we all deserve a nice day at the beach.
I would love nothing more.
Kind of
Oh,
starts
beach
looking a little
party.
green.
And they all start running towards the shore for their beach party. Now, most days include beach parties here, but immediately there are suddenly beach balls out, and like there's some music that starts playing too. And you see as Bias is somehow just managed to infiltrate this crowd and is running in his bikini. Just like, yeah, surf's up. let's go. And they're like, oh gosh. And just like,
Arcadia deliberately did not introduce Bias as one of her friends.
Appeared.
And with that, we are going to wrap this episode of Be Gay, Do Crime, but don't leave yet. This party is just getting started, I think. Who wants to host the after party?
Eden, does Finiche, do you want to do it?
Sure.
Since you're live?
Come on
Unless
over.
Ellie's
Okay.
live.
Come on down. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I have the perfect song
Whoops.
for us. I have the perfect song for us to raid into. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shit. Imagine if I knew how to raid that.
What if I skipped to like the
Imagine.
beat drop? What if I did that?
Do it. It's like
What if
2
I did
minutes.
Aw.
Okay, this show is still going. We're also hanging out. Please follow us over to Finiche's channel. This is
The after party.
the after party because I have so much to talk about. This is so much fun. Ask the DM you're coming too. We're all going to a party together.
Going to the party together. Let's go.
Welcome. Ooh.